press the start the button. Should quickly change to trial resonator. There we go. How exactly does she work though? Quickly read through in case I need to. Oh, echo skill, interesting. Wait, no, that says yeah, casting is echo skill within 10 seconds after casting intro skill. Huh. So she specifically wants to use echo skill, which is interesting. Huh. Everything. Shut up. I've been logged in for 3 hours. I've been playing for 3 hours. Honestly, I don't feel like reading all this right now. I just don't like that they freaking force trial resonators on you. I'm not that interested in playing her, so like I don't really care about learning her. Yeah, I haven't been in here before. Yeah, I think I've been on the outside of this, on the other side.
This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the sonorosphere itself?
Oh, okay, so that's how you use them. Got it. So I was right about charge attack doing that. Or technically it's called heavy attack, but I'm still call it charge attack because you're charging the button. Come on. He's dying.
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Okay, she's the one with the tongue tacit mark.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
I'm pretty sure I can
What
just ignore using the
exactly
rest.
happened here?
Yeah, we'll save the others.
Dark tide. It occurred right here at the avinoleum, the largest seminary ever built by the Order.
I still don't know what the Dark Tide is.
It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped.
I still don't know what the Dark Tide is, to be
These
honest.
days, what most people
I don't remember
remember
if
is
I
the
was told.
seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded.
There's a lot of
from
dialogue
memory.
here.
I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing. But, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you.
Oh my god,
The
so much
temptation
dialogue.
to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest. And it is there it strikes the hardest.
Is it finally it?
Of course, it's
Oh
never
my
too
God.
late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Finally. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue there. I don't know when the next area
Who
will
will
start
sink
doing
into
other
the
stuff, so I have to like
Silence.
not do anything
Surge
until I know for certain.
Crush forth in fury.
Oh, there's like I can go into like an enhanced state.
Caresses of the waves.
Cool. Okay, I have a general understanding of how our kit works. At least when it comes to the one thing you have to do to learn how a character works is to just pay attention to their forte when you're doing stuff. just the whatever bar is above their health. Okay, I imagine I was supposed to listen to it when I'm going through here, but there have been a lot of times where I've come across other dialogue before it's finished, so I can't just like start going through the area, because then I'll miss like a good portion of the dialogue. So I always try to wait. I try to hang back for a while until I know for certain. Yeah, I forget how freaking insane this thing looks like up close.
The gateway into the
Oh,
sonorosphere is
finally.
just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the
Oh, wait
bits of
again.
information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Yeah, I spent a while sitting around wondering because I was randomly just attacking while just around and nowhere, not even like hitting enemies or anything else. And I was like, wait a minute, what's that? What's that buff I have at the bottom of the screen? I did not realize that this thing does not require you to hit your enemies. It's just if you use the basic attack button, it gives you a buff. So basically, while you're just fighting normally, you just get a 8% damage reduction buff and a 50% damage buff. Like you get to ignore. Oh, do I have to use the wing ray? Bruh. But the my brain's not working. Oh yeah, you get like a massive boost in terms of in spectrofrazzle damage, which in her ult state she does only spectrofrazzle damage. All of her stuff is counted as both heavy attack and spectrofrazzle damage, so she does so much damage with this weapon. It is insane how good it is on her. Just cut it open, or just put it in front of it? This is like the history of the sword itself. Oh, now we're inside. Neat. Oh, Katathea, are you in here? Oh, is that her? It is. Okay, cool.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
The jellyfish.
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Tavin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turbin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Yeah, it should be fine. That's not going to glow again.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator,
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you ate its cause.
No, it just means that you are, at the very least, not the Sentinel's resonator. It is the only thing it proves.
huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day.
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue.
That's where I recognize the fucking name! Oh my god, I'm so stupid! Ah! I just realized Divinity, Discord, and Virtue. It's the fucking swords that show up that you use with Cardathia. The character I've been using for the past few months. Before I switched to Zani.
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answer. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please. Cardathia would suffice.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Yeah, that should be the name. Oh, wrong button.
What you said to Cardathia back there,
Is literally, I don't know
Anything I
why.
can help you with.
It never clicked. It just never clicked. Should show up in here. Actually, I think it's... You have Sword of Divinity Shadow, Sword of Discord Shadow, and then Sword of Virtue's Shadow, which each give buffs to her. I can't remember exactly where they show up, but... Okay, yeah. When Heart of Virtue was had... yeah, I should have noticed it when it was Divinity, but like Heart of Virtue gives her a bunch of guys. Mandate of Divinity and Power of Discord. Surprisingly, it never tells you the names of the swords themselves, which is interesting. But interesting. Yeah, there's nothing that tells you the names of the swords themselves. Unless there was something in here. No, it wasn't this. It might have been in one of these that I've already read. These are the two I need to read. I should probably go back through and read all of them, but not right now. Yeah, I should have recognized the design of the sword. Oh, there it goes. I guess that's why the hitbox was so high. So you can't do some weird jank with that. Ugh. What the heck? How are you unaffected? How is it because everything's swapping like gravity? To be fair, we already know that this entire like area, wherever this place happens to be in, is like like whatever like planet thing this place takes place on, has weird wacko ass
Oh,
physics.
right. The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Yeah, why is it upside down? Is there any reason behind that?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Yeah.
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Oh.
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh. There it goes. Oh, we just get it back. Okay. So we always keep the 3 swords. That's interesting. That's something to think about. Why is that camera so fucking far out? Oh my god. Yeah, this place looks awesome close. Yeah, damn. This looks awesome. Wait a minute. Oh, finally! Oh my god! I finally have the fucking avinoleum. I can finally do stuff here. There are 9 resonance beacons, 6 overflowing pallets, 3 dream patrols. That's an interesting one. 4 locked, and then flash dodge. Also, oh my god, wait, that's cool! Look at the minimap. Because I'm upside down, everything's reversed. That's so fucking trippy. So I'm trying to think of going this way, which is all that up there. The map shows everything a right side up. But the mini map does as well. Because we are technically upside down. Dude, they probably had to do so much weird code jank to make this work. This is awesome. This is really well done. Huh. Interesting that there's a way to walk here right side up, or like from the relative down to the ground or right side up than this. So like if you're not in the upside down state, you can still walk this place.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
Look at that heavy first. Make room for more. Good regards
It
to you.
seems I get to enjoy a free ride after you've scouted the paths ahead.
Interesting that they make you choose. That is very interesting.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
So why
Are
does
you
this
afraid
work?
of knowing the answer?
Why can I do this?
I am afraid, but not of the answer.
Don't worry, I'm listening.
I fear never finding
And
one
reading.
at all.
Why can I do this? I'm just holding left. That's all I'm doing. That's weird. I did not know that I could do that. Yeah, there's a lot of the movement in this game has really weird mechanics with how it works. Like, look at this. See how it's now turning? All right, if I go straight and then I do this, see, it keeps going in the same direction I'm holding, right? Relative to the gondola. It does not work like that when flying. Why? The camera affects flight, and it's stupid, and I really don't want it to because it makes it really hard to actually look around while doing stuff. There's also a companion. I just realized how.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Ugh. Whee! She is so adorable. I love her so much.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What? Why is that what you see? Wait, what? That was interesting. Huh. Weird. Also, is that what the dark tide is? I think this is the first time I've actually seen the dark. I've heard people randomly mention it in passage, and it's been like, I don't know what that is. Can you tell me what that is? I don't know what that means. I think there was probably I went to press. Probably some mention of it at the very beginning, but that was months ago. I did that very little first bit, wasn't paying that much attention to the story itself. I was just trying to get here and then get here, and before that I also had to do the entirety of Mount Firmament, because you cannot pass Mount Firmament, I tried, and reach any of the other areas, as well as the Black Shores and all that, just so I could get here, so I could finally get past this, go all the way down here, and then use a small gap here to get over to Septimon early. Because I needed the stupid flowers.
Let me be there for everyone.
Because these things are restricted to Septimon.
Much matter.
Literally the entire reason. But speaking of Fleur-de-Lis, I really do like how she acts a lot. You'd think as this super important person, she'd be more directly cold, I guess you could say, less expressive, but she's probably one of the more expressive characters I've seen. Especially if you read through voice lines and stuff. My favorite being her one about Fleur-de-Lis, which is somewhere in here, but it's one of my favorite lines. Where can I find it? Which line is it? It might be in chat.
Haltir is my soul. I was born from the Threnodian's curse and malice.
Okay, so I just realized that this is the line that actually says it. Where is it?
My current dream. I'm not really my favorite day. Whenever I transform into
Ah, here it
Fleur-de-Lis
is.
for battle, I have to constantly remind myself. My manners, my tone, everything has to be composed and solemn.
when she's in the fleur-de-lis form, she's faking it. It's incredible. That's not a product of turning into fleur-de-lis. She's pretending to be serious. It's so peak. I love it.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I know that early. I know a lot about her
feel
early.
strong
Oh,
remnant
what the?
energy coming from it.
The Order's remnants.
I
must
cannot
be
wait to finish
inside
what
the
exists of the
statue.
story, so I can start
Legends
watching
speak
other
of
people's
how
reaction to the
first
story.
Primus used it to purify the first dark tide.
Huh.
I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it.
Oh, you just cut it?
Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
So imagine this is an area mechanic. I just cut it. I can just walk in directly. It's not like an actual barrier. But how does one remove it?
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Alright, I have to click it for the continue. I've noticed there's a lot of animations I miss because I click pretty much immediately after the dialogue ends. But that time was one where it isn't actually doing that. Like sometimes there'll be odd continuity errors from my perspective. Okay, okay, so how do I do this? Oh, I just be random next to it and interact with it. No animation for that one. It was just her putting her hands together and that was it. Yeah. Oh, so it's a throwable item. I literally just eat it. Okay, gotcha. I can't aim it. Yeah. E? Ah, water. I pressed jump, it didn't work. So what would happen if I went with Cantarella?
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
She's doing the same thing as last time. She feels not as short in that particular cutscene, but I know she's definitely a bit short. It might just be the angle. But, like, she's much shorter. Of course, based on her design, she doesn't feel as short as, like, say, someone who's, like, the same size, like
This
Carlotta.
calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Another new mechanic. Oriented sideways, not just up and down. Whee! Yeah, but I can't go sideways on this one in particular. Rover inverted. Okay.
It's turning.
Yeah, isn't that what you expected it to
Rotate the
do?
gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, We should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Huh. A lot of chests here. I'm surprised chests show up here at all. Oh, is this a chest area? No. Weird. Normally chests don't really show up when I do that. I mean, they'll show up like in this, like if I'm looking directly at them, but I haven't had them do that with normal chests before. That's weird. I'll just stop this recording and start a new one.